Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video I'm going to show you what is in my makeup collection. So if you're a lover of makeup just like me, then please keep on watching and enjoy. So as you can see, this is my bottom drawer of where I keep my makeup collection. First drawer is eyeshadows. So what I've done is I've taken everything out, given it a bit of a clean, and as I show you what's in there, I'll pop them back in. That way you guys can just see what's in my makeup collection. So here's the first one, if you guys can see that. It's the Lorac Pro, the Artistry book, and it's, as you can see, it's quite a big size palette there. I bought this quite recently, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm hoping to very soon. Yeah, so that's that one. I will leave a link down below if you guys are interested in this one. So yeah, that kind of just goes in there because it's quite a big size one. So the next one is again another Lorac Pro one. This one is the bakery box. Again, this one I haven't used yet because I've recently bought it along with the other palette. It's really stunning. Film's fallen off. So that's that one there. I'm really excited to use this one as well. So that just kind of sits in there like that with the other one. Next up, I bought this Sweet Delight palette. This is a bit like the Morphe palettes. As you can see there, it's like a dupe for the Morphe palettes. Again, if you guys are interested, I will leave a link down below for you. It's got some really nice colours. I have used this a couple of times, hoping to use it more as well. So that's that one, and that just goes in there. Next up, I've got this Disney Primark eyeshadow palette. This one was a gift, so I'm not quite sure how much this was. But yeah, that one lives in there. Next up is a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. It looks like that. It's got some really nice dark colours in there. I have used this a few times. This is a couple of years old now, so I'm not quite sure if this one will be available. But if it is, I will find out for you and leave a link down below for you guys. Next up is the Shan XO palette. This is a two-part palette, so this side is eyeshadows. As you can see, I've kind of used a little bit of it, and then the other side is just lipsticks, which I have used a couple of. This is really nice. She brought this out a few years ago, and I believe she's brought out a second or third one. Again, yeah, if this is available, I will try and find a link for you guys and leave it down below for you. Next, I've got this Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale palette. This is by BH Cosmetics. Again, this is one that I haven't used. As you can see, I think this is a few years old now. I don't think it'll be available, but if I can find it, I will link it down below for you guys. So that's that one. Next up is this this palette. It says natural on the front, and it's just got these gorgeous shades like nudes and a few sort of old ones there. This one I haven't used as of yet, but hopefully I will use it very soon. So that's that one. Next, I've got this Makeup Academy palette. It's a bit smaller. It's just got some golds and neutrals in there. They're all shimmers, I believe. This one I haven't used, but hopefully soon I will. Next up, I've got this Tarte makeup palette. It's a mini palette. It says throw kindness around like confetti. This is a few years old now, so I don't think this will be available anymore, but if I can find it, I will show you. This is just some dark shimmery colours. This is really nice. I have used this a few times, and it's kind of one of my go-tos. Next up, another Makeup Revolution palette. This is a mini one, as you can probably guess. This one has got some really nice tones in it. And I believe, yes, some of these are shimmers and some are matte. This was a birthday gift last year from a friend of mine. But yeah, there's some really nice stunning colours in this one. So that's that one. Next up, I've got these three Colourpop shades. These are single eyeshadows. I bought these a few years ago. They will probably have something similar by now, but I will, if I can find these, I will link them down below. So I believe this one is called Just for Fun. It's a really gorgeous little shade. This one is called Tea Party, and this one is called Lala. Such a gorgeous shimmery shade. And the last thing I've got in this drawer I haven't used yet, this is from the Gypsy Shrine. These are like festival decorative stickers, as you guys probably know. I might use this in a video in the future, but we will see. That's that drawer. That's everything in my drawer. I know it's not nicely organised, but hopefully soon I will sort those out. So that's that one. So as you guys can see, we are on the next drawer up. I have emptied everything out and wiped it out again. So this drawer is my blush and highlighter drawer. First up, I've got the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette, and this is what this looks like. As you can see, I have had some use out of it. This is a couple of years old, so I don't know if this is available anymore, but again, they've probably done something very similar. Next up, another Makeup Revolution palette. Again, this is another blush one. Some gorgeous different brighter colours. This is, again, I have had some use out of, and they're really, really lovely. So that's that. Once again, another Makeup Revolution one. Again, some more gorgeous pinky nude colours. I haven't really used this one as much. And another Makeup Revolution palette. This is a highlighter palette. This has got 3 highlighters in it, and I have used these a couple of times. But I do need to get some more use out of them. Some really nice shimmery shades along here. This is a highlighter and bronzer palette, and this is Makeup Revolution. This is brand new. I haven't used this one yet. I did. This was a gift from last year for my birthday. Yeah, that's that one. Next up, I have this Tanya Burr Cosmetics Peachy Glow Cheek Palette. And as you can see, I have had some use out of it. There's a bronzer, highlighter and a blush. Again, some really gorgeous shades in that one, and it's just a stunning palette. And it's just been a go-to of mine for a while, so that's that one. Next up, a mini contour kit from Primark. This was maybe a couple of quid. I've only used this maybe once or twice, because I'm currently using a different palette at the moment. Yeah, some 3 gorgeous shades there. Next up is a Sephora highlighter. It's like a pinky shade, which is really nice. Someone did give this to me. I didn't buy this, so I'm not quite sure how much it was, but I can try and find out for you guys. Next up is a highlighter. This is just has shimmer on it. I'm not quite sure where this is from, as it doesn't say. But again, some really nice small shades there, shimmery shades. I haven't used this one, but I'm sure I will at some point. Next up, I have a Makeup Revolution bronzer, and this is in the shade Holiday Romance. I haven't used this yet, as this is brand new. This was also a gift, I think, last year for my birthday, but I will surely get some good use out of that soon. So next up is another highlighter by Makeup Revolution. Another stunning shade. This is in the shade Just My Type. Again, if this is available, I will leave it down below. I did buy this maybe last year, just before lockdown, so this should still be available, but if not, I'm sure they will do something similar for you guys. Next up, I have this mini blush by Rimmel, and this is in the shade 10 Santa Rose. I haven't used this one yet, but it's got a gorgeous shade on it. And that is everything that's in my drawer, in my highlighter and blush drawer. So let's move on to the next one. So this is my next drawer. This is kind of a bit of a random drawer. This has my eyeliners, I've got powder in here, a couple of foundations and a couple of concealers as well. I've got one of these dividers. I think I bought this from Primark last year as well. So yeah, if I can find it, I will link it down below for you guys. So first off, I've got this Rimmel London Match Perfect powder. It's just a translucent powder. You guys probably know what these look like, so it just looks like that. This is really nice. I have used this a few times, but I'm currently using a Too Faced one at the moment, so this one's kind of been pushed aside for the moment. But I will come back to using that very soon. Next up, I have these 2 foundation sticks from Primark. These are in the shade Porcelain. I always buy a couple every time I go there. These are just kind of my go-to foundations at the moment. Next, I've got this MAC concealer, MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade NW15. This I bought a couple of years ago. For a birthday gift I went to have my makeup done by a MAC. I bought one of these. I think I did buy a powder as well. Next up I have this NYX Proof Fit Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I use this sometimes. It's just quite handy to have in your makeup collection. Next up I have this Kylie eyeliner. This is dark bronze. I think this was maybe a birthday collection a few years ago. So you could get the gel liner and obviously a pencil. So I bought a couple of these, and as you can see I've had a little bit of use out of it. Next up I have a Makeup Revolution black eyeliner. Simple, it's just got a felt tip on the end. This is really nice. I've used this quite a lot actually last year. Next up I have these two Kylie pencil eyeliners. Again these match the gel liner I just showed you guys. This is in dark bronze. I bought two of these because I bought two sets. One of the gel liners I have used. So yeah, these are really nice. Really easy to use. Last item in my drawer, this is again another Kylie pencil. I think this is in the shade Snow. This is when she did a one of her Christmas collections maybe a couple of years ago now. This is really nice. I just thought it'd be quite nice to use. So, and that is everything in that drawer. Not much at all, as you can see. So yeah, so that's everything in that drawer. Moving on to the next drawer again, I've just emptied everything out and given it a clean. I have another one of these makeup organisers in here. This drawer is my lip drawer. All my lipsticks and a couple of lip pencils are in this one. So first up I've got these three Burt's Bees lip balms. These are brand new. I got these for Christmas. Haven't quite used them yet, but they're just in my drawer, so they're just handy to have, just as and when I need to grab them. Next up I have this Makeup Revolution lipstick. It's like a deep purple, and this is called Blackberry Fall. This is a nice colour to use around Halloween in the winter. I've used this a couple of times. This is really dark. This is really nice. That's that one. Next up, another Makeup Revolution one. These are quite old. I can't remember how old. I bought these quite a while ago, but just never used them. This one is in the shade Fig Delight. I've used this a couple of times as well. Again, really nice shade. It's like a deep sort of dusky pink, which is lovely. Next up, another Makeup Revolution one. This is a nice pinky nude, and it's in the shape of a heart, which is really pretty. And the shade is called Irregular Heartbeat. This was a couple years old, so I don't know whether you can get it anymore. Next up, I have a Hollister lip gloss. This is Mint Leaf, so it's a minty lip balm, which is really nice and cooling. I've used this a few times, especially in the summer, so this is really nice to use. Next up I have this Rimmel London lipstick. This is when they did the collection with Rita Ora. I managed to pick one up, and this is just in a gorgeous red shade. This one I haven't used, just kind of wanted to save it because it's a special edition one. So next up I have these two mini Kylie Jenner lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. This might be from her Christmas collection, I believe, a couple of years ago. So this one, this darker one, is in the shade Vixen, and this pinkier one is called Kristen. These are really nice shades. I've used them a few times. Really gorgeous. But yeah, I have these. Although they are really pricey and hard to get, if you want them, they are really worth it. In my opinion, that is. Obviously everyone else is different. So again, I've got two more Kylie Jenner lipsticks. This is when she did her Coco collection with her sister Chloe. They did come in a whole set, but there was a few that I didn't want, so I did sell them on. So this one is called Gorge. It's just a gorgeous dark shade, dark berry shade, so that's that one. And this other one is called Okay. Gorgeous light pink, which is really nice. I have used these a few times. And finally, I only have 4 lip pencils. So I've got like a light pink, I've got a red, dark burgundy, and like a plum shade. 2 of these are from New Look. I don't think you can get them anymore because these are quite old now. And I can't remember where I've got the other ones from, so that's those ones. And that is everything that's in my lip drawer. Nothing fancy, and not very many at all in there, so that's that one. So you guys, this is my last drawer in my makeup collection. This is kind of my go-to drawer, so this is the one I use quite often, just with my everyday makeup. So let me just take everything out and then we can get into it and show you what I have. So first things first thing that's in my drawer, I have all my beauty blenders in this little acrylic tray. You can get these on Amazon. This is where I got mine, so I just keep like my tweezers and pencil sharpener for eyeliners and my few beauty blenders. I think I got a couple of them from Primark. I think this big one is Real Techniques from Boots or Superdrug. Not very pricey at all. So that just lives in there, that side. Next up, I got these little cat ears headband from New Look, I think, a few years ago. This is just handy for doing makeup and obviously keeping your hair out the way, so that just lives in there. Next, I have this Makeup Revolution highlighter that I use every day. A gorgeous shimmery shade, and this was in the shade Dare to Divulge. This is really pretty, so I use this every day, so this lives in here. Next up, another Makeup Revolution product. This is a blush. This is in the shade Peaches and Cream. This is really gorgeous, really nice, so I use this every day as well. Next up, once again, another Makeup Revolution product. As you can already guess, this is one of my favourite brands because they're not too expensive and they're really good. They have really good products. And this is the Ultra Contour Palette. I have only used this a few times, but they've got some really nice, gorgeous shades in here. A few shimmers and some mattes as well. So next up, I have this Too Faced translucent powder. This is primed and poreless. Again, this is really nice. I've used this for a few months and it seems to work. And it just has this gorgeous little heart sponge in the bottom. I don't really use it. I just use one of my face brushes for my powder. So that's that one, and that lives in there. Next up, I have another Too Faced product. This is a Skin Perfecting Primer, and it smells like peaches. This is really nice. This is the mini version, just to see what it would be like, because I haven't really tried Too Faced products that much before, so yes, trying that out and seeing how we go. Next, I've got another foundation from Primark. This is again, like before, this is foundation sticks, and this was in the shade Ivory. I kind of switched between two colours depending on what obviously skin tone I am, so this is one I kind of normally use most of the time. Next, the concealer I use is by NYX. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer. I started using this late last year and it's worked really well for me. And I use the shade Light Ivory. So next, I have the Rimmel London face palette, mini face palette, and this is by Kate. This is Coral Glow, so you've got a blush, bronzer and highlighter. As you can see, I've had some use out of it. I really like it and it's just great for travelling when we can again. Next up, I have the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. This isn't waterproof, but I think you can get a waterproof version. I just couldn't seem to get on with it. But this is really nice, and this is what I use every day. Next up, I have the Maybelline Precise All Day Matte Eyeliner. This is felt, as you can see. I can't seem to get on with pencil eyeliners, so I use this one pretty much every day. Next up, I have the Makeup Revolution Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Dark Brown, and it just looks like that. So it's really nice because I've got such dark brows. It can be difficult trying to find the right shade. Next up, and again, another Makeup Revolution product. This is a brow pomade I use sometimes. As you can see, it's pretty much black because I've got pretty much black dark eyebrows. And this is in the shade Graphite. If I can find it on Superdrug, that's where I buy mine. I will link it down below for you guys. So I think this is maybe a couple of years old, so I will see if I can find it for you guys. And the last product I have in my everyday drawer, this is Rimmel London Brow This Way styling gel. This is, what shade is this? Dark brown. I just use this just to set my brows in place, just so they don't move. I didn't want to get anything too dark, but this seems to work really well for me. So, and that is everything that is in my makeup collection. It's not much. Yes, if you're a lot like me and you haven't got much money for makeup, then I hope you enjoyed, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Please stay safe and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.